I don't know where they are. Do I need them? You guys can hear me, right? I think you can hear me. If you can hear me, say yes. And if you can't hear me, just tell me that you can see my lips moving and you can't hear me. I'm funny today. All right. Do I need the microphones? I feel like no. I feel like, where's my channel? Here we go. View your channel. Watch. It still says upcoming. I'm live. There we go. Okay. Am I talking to myself? Can you hear me? Is anybody there? Good morning, Kim and Linda. Did you guys just leave? Is YouTube not playing nice? What's happening? What's happening? Help me. Help me help you. Yes, Linda, it is getting darker by the minute. Okay. Maybe you really can't hear me. Let me try. Okay. There. Thank you, Charlie. I thought you guys just left. Chris, you have an alarm set on your phone and you don't think I'm weird. Thank you. Chris, there's a package in the mail going out to you. I bet you know what it is, but I'm just letting you know. I know what it is and I think you're going to like it. So that's what I'm saying. Okay. Loud and clear, Cheryl says. Loud is kind of, loud is kind of my game. Okay. Perfect. Stephanie, you didn't get enough of me yesterday. Okay. So I have some unboxing to do because I haven't gotten anything in a while. I haven't ordered stuff. So I'm excited. I have some things to open. Hi, Beth. I'm saying hi to everybody. I get scattered. That's just what I do. I read comments. I look at things, you know, it's my life. If you're here, you probably already know that. So I have some news. Some of it's just really for me, just because I'm excited, but some of it benefits you. And then I also have, I don't know, things to unbox, and I'm happy to answer questions. So, Pam, since you just mentioned that you can't wait for the project box, we're going to start there. I just got 2 out of the 5 remaining rolls of cork delivered. There were supposed to be 3. One of them is in New Jersey. Why? Why New Jersey? Why'd you keep my cork? But we have 3 more rolls that we are waiting for. And if all goes well, and if all of you send the most positive, happy vibes that you possibly can, and we get those rolls on Monday, I should be heading out to see Lauren Monday/Tuesday, which means the boxes will actually start shipping this coming week. So cross your fingers and your toes and your eyes and everything else that you can cross your arms and your legs and all your stuff, and let me know. Let me know what's going on and send all the good stuff to me. And then hopefully all the cork comes in and I can get it to Lauren. I'm driving it there, and if it had come earlier, which I had hoped it would, and it was available on a weekend, Eric would drive me, but he still has a job, so I have to do it myself. Let me see here. Cindy, I do have a package in the mail for you, but if you're missing something, please send me an email. I did have something else because I just saw Zena. There was something else for today. Where did I put it? Okay. Zena, I'm glad you're here. We're going to do an unboxing, and we're going to talk about something that Zena asked me to talk about a long time ago. Okay, so news first. So cork is on the way. Project boxes are not for sale yet. They are not shipping yet, but man, they are so close. And again, and Lauren has told me it's okay, but I feel like a big old loser because I'm the one holding up the project box. Everything else is ready except my stuff. But it's okay. It's totally fine. It's going to be fine. That's what I keep telling myself this week. So cork will be here. I will be on my way to St. Louis for a very brief trip, the shortest I've ever done. It will be a drop-off, hug, and goodbye, which is sad and depressing for me, but it's okay. I get to see Lauren's face and I get a hug and it'll be good. And I'll get to listen to a book in the car. That is news number 1. News number 2, in case you haven't been following me on Facebook and Instagram, because there's nowhere else I can post updates, in case you haven't been following there, the website is being fixed. It is in the process of being back up and running. And long story short, and I love you guys, please I have to do things the way that I have to do them. I am not able to switch domains and do all that right now. But because my host was not helping me, and I'm still waiting for a return phone call from a week ago, because that's going on, what's happening is I had to go through and redo all of the listings myself. It was the only way to make it work, and I cannot wait. If I didn't do it, right now the website still wouldn't be working. So I've spent hours this entire week, as many times as I can, as every minute that I possibly can squeeze in. The cork page is done, the EVL cork page is done, the templates are ready, the patterns were not affected, SVG files, things like that were not affected. Anything digital, any of the new kits that I put up for the upcoming sew along and class, those were totally fine. It was the old listings. Basically, they all were corrupted and you couldn't adjust them. You had to redo them. So I kind of got into the rhythm and, was copying and pasting and doing my thing, and I got it up and running. It took me so long. It took me all of Monday. But in doing so, the website is almost fully functional. Bag hardware and zippers. I took the pages down because what was happening is, as I'm trying to fix them and you guys are placing orders, I then have to stop and email you and say, hey, what color teeth did you need for your zipper? What hardware did you want? It's just easier for me to take them down, get them sorted out, and upload them again. Now, because of getting cork in and getting all the patterns folded and everything, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this weekend like I had hoped. I wanted to get the, I keep saying patterns. I wanted to get the hardware and zipper part of the website back up this weekend. I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm working by myself. I'm doing the best that I can. If there's something you need, just send me an email and I can always add it onto an order. I can send you an invoice. I can do whatever we need to do. Cindy, to answer your question, the new pattern is not out yet. And what we were talking about during the virtual retreat is that when it's out, you get the first copy because you won that as your door prize. I can't give it to you because it's not complete. The new pattern that I'm working on, I tried to get to the pattern testers this week. Everything that I had planned, again, fell apart. I had big plans of working on my pattern. I even sent the pattern testers an email and said, hey, guess what I'm working on? And it was premature. Just because I wasn't quite ready, but I thought that I was going to be. And then I figured out how to fix the website. And then I figured out that I had all these other things to do. In the meantime, printing the patterns for the project box, I ran out of paper, which is fine. I can get paper. Ran out of toner, had to wait for that. It's just been one of those weeks, but it's okay. I'm here. I'm upright. I'm smiling. Okay, so those are my updates for the moment. Now, Zena. Zena, who is the most patient human being in the world. I looked at the email that is still in my inbox from March. I'm not even sure exactly what day, but it was, I want to see, just so I can embarrass myself, how long Zena has been asking for this information and how long she has patiently been waiting for me to get my act together. Let's take a look. So I leave my emails in the inbox, and that means I have to work on them. That means it's something I haven't taken care of. And Zena emailed me on March 19th. That's embarrassing. My turnaround time is not usually this long, but things have happened. So let me tell you what Zena asked me, and then I hope I'm not disappointing in my answer, but I finally have an answer, I think, sort of, for her and for the rest of you. So Zena sent me an email, and I will just kind of get to the basics of it, but she said, I was wondering if in one of your upcoming shows you could talk about some of the special feet for the HD9, which we've definitely talked about those. If you want me to, I can grab other ones. I just brought the one specific foot. She said specifically the HD roller foot. I tried using it and I had a lot of trouble. It was not pretty and neither were my stitches. And I said, I will find it for you. And she said, great. And then gave me a warning. The needle is totally exposed when using the roller foot. I found out the hard and painful way. So Zena, I'm assuming by now that your finger has healed. I hope that it feels better. But I did find in my stash the roller foot. The plastic that this was in was covered in dust. It has been sitting at my house, I'm guessing since 2019. That's my guess. It came with my machine because it came as like a package deal when I purchased my first HD9, and I never used it. Um, I don't sew with leather, and so I didn't think that I needed to use it. So I took it out. This is what it looks like. So let me see. In your machine, it's going to hook on right here. So you take your regular ankle off and it hooks in here and the screw goes in right there. This is the roller part. And your needle, Zena was not kidding. This is your needle right here. It's like totally exposed, comes right to the edge of the roller, almost touching the roller. So I decided, after reading the little insert, that the project I was working on would be a great place to try it out. So the insert, we were laughing at some of the things that they said on here, but you know, translations sometimes from other languages to English don't always go as well. We all know that. So this tells you how to put it in. It tells you that you have to remove your old set screw and use the one that came with this. And I have no idea why, because they both seem the same and they work the same, but I followed the instructions. It says to put it on there. It says to lower the needle and to adjust. Now here's the problem I had. It says to adjust it so that you are as close to the needle. It says position to the right or left so the roller lies close to the needle, as close to the needle as possible, as close as possible. Tighten the position adjusting screws. The position adjusting screws are here. So when it's on your machine, they're over here where you can't see them, and it's very awkward to try and change them. So I didn't adjust it because my needle was so close anyway that I left it alone. But apparently, just like a zipper foot, you can adjust this. And then it also says on here about adjusting my foot pressure. And I don't like messing with my pressure. I just don't. I don't like messing with the pressure any more than I like adjusting my bobbin case. I'm a chicken. I'll admit it. It's just one of those things. If it works, I want to leave it alone because I'm afraid as soon as I touch something, it's not going to work. So I just leave it alone. It says on here, the whole reason for wanting this foot. It is for sewing curves, top stitching, and piping with a large pipe. I don't have a large pipe and I wasn't doing piping, but either way, it's fine. It gives you better view and allows you to manipulate the fabric easily and accurately. So that sounds great. And I was sewing a bag that had curves on the end. So I thought, well, this should be the best place to do it. So I did a practice run. I put this on and I used just 2 little curved pieces of cork that I had as a scrap, and I sewed around the curve, and on those flat little pieces, it worked okay. I was like, okay, this worked nicely. This little roller part kind of moved around the curve. I think I had a nice overall look when I was done. Because I'm used to using a foot that has a guide, I had to use my machine, the needle plate numbers, to do my seam allowance. Again, it was practice, so it wasn't a big deal, but that throws me off. If you work with a guide, you know that that's kind of like your brain just automatically stops thinking because you don't have to. So that was a little weird to me, but I did it. So I put this bag together, and the curves on the bag are now 3-dimensional. They're not like the scrap that I practice on, because I'm making a barrel style bag. So I needed to sew this curved end with the rest of it attached. So I'm trying to kind of squish it under the machine and use this foot. And I have to say, with every fiber of my being, I hated this so much. And if you use this foot and have success, I bow down to you because I hated it. I used it for like 5 inches of sewing and I quit because it was making me bonkers. I was trying to sew, and this is clunky and it gets in the way. Like, it was getting in the way of what I was sewing because I wasn't sewing something flat. So if you're sewing regular flat curves, like if you were making a quilt top, great. If you're sewing a bag with curves, I don't know so much. I got really frustrated and I did not think that my stitching looked that great. I was very uncomfortable with how close the needle was to the foot, and it was really weird that it was totally exposed. I felt like something was gonna go haywire. I did not like that these little grippy parts, can you see that? They left marks on my cork. Overall, I give this like 0 stars. Zena, I'm so sorry that I don't know if that's the answer you were looking for. Oh, good. It's not just me. I thought I was going crazy. No, it's not just you. Either you and I are the only two people in the world that can't figure this out, and at least we have each other, or this foot is just not for us. Maybe it's for some other kind of bag making. Maybe it's for another type of sewing. I gave it a try. I didn't give it my best all. I didn't, because I was frustrated and I felt like I was wasting my time, and I just felt like I was going to get my finger or I was going to break the needle. It felt really weird not having the needle surrounded by a foot. So I am going to put this away. I doubt I'm ever going to use it again. Maybe I will change my mind. What are you doing? My dog is climbing on things right now like an infant. Toddler, I don't know, whatever kids do. So anyway, Zena, I apologize that it took me April, May, June, July, 5 months, almost 5 months to answer you. And I'm sorry that in that 5 months I didn't spend more time playing with it so I could say to you, I know why it's not working. I just couldn't do it. But I did try, and the virtual retreat people can attest to it because they laughed at me when I said that I hated it. So Shelly hates it too. She has a machine just like ours and doesn't like it either. So hi, baby. Okay. So and we're good. Okay. So that was where I'm at. I don't know what's happening. I'm ignoring them because I'm hanging out with you guys. My dogs are wreaking havoc. Speaking of dogs, pet owners, do you guys have weird dogs too? Zoe especially, Roxy's not crazy about the rain, but Zoe especially does not want to go outside to go to the bathroom in the rain. However, this whole morning she's been on the patio because she's obsessed with the patio at the shop. And it's been raining and the patio's wet. And she has come inside wet with wet feet. And she's been totally fine with that, but she won't go outside and go to the bathroom in the rain. She hears the rain and turns around and walks away. I find that strange. So is your dog weird too? Let me know. Okay, so we got that. I'm glad that you were here, Zena, because I almost forgot, and it was sitting right there next to the microphones. Okay, so I got some gifts this week, and I have an unboxing or two to do, and we're gonna do a little shmiveaway. You know what I mean. We don't say that word here. We're going to do one of those. So stay around until the end and I'll show you what I'm going to share with you. And I'll tell you how you can be in the drawing. They're barking. I hope you guys can't hear that. You probably can. Okay. So because I've been having a very interesting couple of weeks. I'm using the word interesting. Yeah, they've been crummy. They've been flat out crummy. Girls! But anyway, since my week 2 of being, crappy, my friend Annette brought me this book and it says, woohoo, you're doing great. And I think this is the best book ever. I'm going to put this on my shelf and read this to myself whenever I'm having one of those days and I need to remind myself that I'm doing okay, even though things are a little bit crazy. So I won't read the whole book to you like story time in kindergarten, but I just wanted to show you some of these illustrations because I think they're fantastic. Look at these. Look at these little animals. How cute is that? But there's one thing I wanted to read out of here because I thought it was very smart and we all need to hear it. Okay. I'm going to read this to you. Okay, story time. Take a seat. Sit cross-legged on the floor. Okay, it says, oh no, I made a mistake. I'm no good at this. Okay, you know where I'm going with this? You probably do. But everybody makes mistakes. That's how we learn. That's what it takes. Woohoo for you. You tried your best. Perhaps you'd like a little rest. Do we not all make mistakes? I think we do. But sometimes we have to be reminded that everybody makes mistakes and that we're okay. We're going to be fine. So get yourself a copy of this if you need to reassure yourself if you're having a week. Annette, thank you very much. She hand delivered this to me just because. We had class yesterday and we had a great time. So yesterday was like a nice little wrapped up package, with a little bow on it after chaotic 2 weeks. All right. So next I have a little gift. I started to open it and then I stopped opening it because I decided I wanted to open it for all of us so we could all look. And Shelly is here, and Shelly said I was allowed to. And Pat, you love that book. Pat, I also sent you a random email because I do things like that. You have a beautiful piece of furniture in your house, and I absolutely adore it. And I'm furniture obsessed right at the moment from moving. And I just wanted to tell you again, Pat has this very cool piece of furniture that I saw, and I was like, I love that. I want to know all about it. I want to know where it came from. All right, Shelly sent me a card. Oh, look it. That's so beautiful. Well, yes, it is Chili, but Chili is your name, but you know, everybody on here would be like, what is she talking about? What's Chili? Is she cold? So yes, Chili is what we call her because Eric can't spell. That's all you need to know about that. Oh, I know what I think this is. Thought you guys might like this bowl. I had a scrap left from the Taurus tote and thought it would make a cool bowl. Just another use of the awesome Eviel cork. I hope you like it and it brightens your day. And Chili, you signed it, Shelly, just so you know. You didn't sign it, Chili. So it's confusing for all of us. I'm just kidding. I had a feeling I knew what this was because she was making these really cool bowls. Chili Shelly, was making really cool rope bowls during the virtual retreat. Well, not rope bowls. You were making ornaments, but we were talking about rope bowls and you were showing us some of them. And look at that. That is from Eric's cork. He has not seen this yet. He's going to be so excited because I didn't open this. And she sewed it into the bottom and then put like little fabric scraps that match. This is so cool. This might become his. This might be where he puts his, you know, his keys and stuff. But how exciting. I love this. So if you are into rope bowls, remember when rope bowls were big and then they kind of went away and then they came back? I kind of want to make them again. I think they're really cool. And it's got the little thing right there. Everybody's making them and they're like so much better than they even were like the first time around. You know, do you remember the first time they were totally wrapped in fabric? I have some. I don't know where they are, but you only wrapped them in fabric and now people are kind of leaving them raw and like putting applique and embroidery and all different things. Like, how cool is that? He's probably going to steal it. He's going to be very excited. But, oh, I love it. It's so cute. So thank you for that. I'm going to put this in here. And when he gets here later, he's coming to pick me up. And then we're going to pick up Christy because we're having bestie dinner. Me and my two besties, Eric and Christy. I'm very excited about it. Because we need, you know, we need a nice dinner together. Oh, and I got a card here too, which I didn't open. I don't know if I'm supposed to open this one and read it to you. So let me see what it says now. So it says, some days it's just one thing on top of another. Could not have said it better myself. And hang in there. So sorry for all these situations you have encountered these last few weeks. This is from my friend, Mary Ellen. And you know what? I love a card. I'm a card person. I'm very excited about that. So thank you, Mary Ellen. Sometimes Mary Ellen watches with her sister, Cindy. And so if you guys are watching, hi to both of you. If you're not, I totally understand. You have some things going on too. You have lives. I get it. I mean, I don't get why you don't want to spend time with me. I'm kidding. Okay, so next up, this is from the Imperium. Look at this packaging. So this is from my friend Brittany's shop. I have not ordered from her before. I see all the cool stuff she posts and then things sell out or I forget to order it because that's just what I do. But I got a chance to order some things and I don't remember what I ordered. So this is kind of a surprise for both of us. I ordered, it looks like some cotton woven. So she has custom prints and look at this. It's so cute. This one is called Purple Goth Moths. That is really hard to say. You try saying it. So, fun fact, I have a death moth tattooed on my body. That's got little moons, but the little skulls are like kind of cute. How cute, and it's purple. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. It's probably gonna be the lining of something, but I love that. So I got that, and I got haunted houses. Look at that one. They have little Ouija board planchettes and little haunted houses and ghosts. This is so freaking cute. Oh my God, Brittany, you're killing it. I love this. So it's all cotton woven, so it just has to be interfaced and then I will use it for some cool linings. Maybe it'll be on the outside. I don't know. And next up is Spooky Sewist. And of course it's purple. Look at that one. Those are so cute. I love it. So, little sewing machines and the scissors. So she posted Halloween stuff. I could not resist. She sent me a sticker and I just dropped it on the floor. Hold on. I have to show you the sticker. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Look at that's so cute. I put stickers on my cash box that I take to shows because I don't know what else to do with stickers, and I can't put them on my sewing machine because it feels wrong. If any of you feel that way, please tell me I'm not alone. Brittany's website is theempurium.com, and it is RRIUM in Empurium. So it's theempurium.com. All right. Here is her information. There's her YouTube. She does tutorials a lot. And there's her Instagram, her email, her, what am I looking at? Website and Facebook. So you refuse to put stickers on your sewing machines. I'm glad to know that. It's not that I have an issue when other people do it. I always think it looks cool, but it feels super weird to me to put it on there. And plus I'm like, what if someday I don't use this sewing machine, then my stickers are all gone. So I've been putting them on my cash box, which is slowly filling up. I will have to find a new place after this, but it's just kind of fun because then when I go to a show, I can see all the stickers, and then sometimes people will see them and they're like, hey, do you want a sticker? And they give me one and I put it on there. So, and I do have a collection of stickers that just sit in a pile. So Donalyn, I totally understand that too. I do love a sticker, but they don't all get used. This one is gonna go on there because it's a cat in a purse. Like, how can it not? So, okay. Last but not least, because this is it. This is all I got for you guys. Because, you know, I've had some trauma these last 2 weeks. I'm going to talk about this and what's in here, because I haven't even opened to see exactly what's in here. And I'm going to tell you how you can get one of these to come live in your house. And then if you have questions, it's time. Becky, is it from Hannah Woodworking? Could it be? I didn't know Becky was even here, but I'm glad she is. So when we're done with this, I'm all done, unless you have questions for me, and then you can ask. So what is in here? There are some glitter trays. And as much as I want to keep them all, and I don't want to get rid of any of them, I just want to keep them all to myself, that would be selfish and rude. So Becky sent me her own little card. It says, thank you as always for your support. You're welcome, Becky. So I got these to give to you. Becky sent them to me and she said, give them away. And so I'm going to do that. And so since we don't say the naughty word here, because we know the trolls come, what you're going to do between today all the way through the end of the day tomorrow. So if you're rewatching this at the end of the day, Saturday, you can totally still enter. It can either be on here. I will pick from these comments and I'll pick from the regular comments. So these are the live ones and then I'll pick from the unlive ones, whatever. I don't know, comments and commentary, whatever. Just leave a comment. Leave it on YouTube. Has to be on YouTube. Don't go anywhere else and do it. Even if I post this somewhere, don't go anywhere else and do it. And all I want you to tell me, and this is how I will know that you're part of the secret schmiveaway, is I want you to tell me what your favorite animal is. That's all. You can just say dog. You can say my cat named Twinkles. Whatever you want. If it has to do with an animal, I'll know that you want to be entered into our secret schmiveaway. That's all you got to do. So tell me about your favorite animal. Comments on YouTube on this video before the end of the day tomorrow, which is August 10th. Oh, look at this. She's so fancy. She's so freaking fancy. Each one of these is wrapped in its own velvet lined bag. Come on. And let's see what colors we got, because I did not pick them out. Oh, Becky, come on. I want this one. She's killing me. Look at this. And she gave you a little magnet. So it's just a little bonus magnet. Look at that. It's purple, it's teal. It's purple, it's teal. We got one. Oh, these are so good. I should have picked out all the colors that I didn't like, so I didn't want to keep them. Oh, come on. Look at this one with the little stars. These are my favorite magnets, by the way. She did this on purpose. I know she did. Killing it. Okay, we got, ooh, I love an orange. Becky does rock. Becky is my favorite animal. Yeah, you did this on purpose because these are like all my favorites. Ugh. Okay, well, listen, no offense. She did put a red one in here and I don't like red. So this one is not a problem to give away. I'm just kidding. That was rude, but it was supposed to be funny. Okay, we got red and we got a little skeleton cat. Come on. So 4 of you are going to get one of these and you'll find out on Sunday. So you have until the end of tomorrow. And on Sunday, I will pick 4 names. I'll have Eric do it. Or if my mom's here, I'll make her do it. We'll randomly draw our numbers. And you guys will win. But remember, never say that word. We never, ever use that word here. And these magnets I have everywhere because I love them. Becky does not waste. Becky is want not, waste not. And she uses all of her leftovers to make really cool magnets. My sister has little chemistry ones. I get those whenever I see her. I have the jewels. She knew that. And I think there's another one of yours that I like. Oh, the bees. I have a little bee too. Look at how gorgeous these are. So if you want one of these to come live with you, just tell me what your favorite animal is. Any animal answer will be fine. And I will send this to you in the beautiful little velvet bag. Come on. When you're good, you're good. Becky, girl, you're good. You got this. These are beautiful. All right, so while you are telling me all about your animals, and Beth, by the way, love raccoons, kind of want to own one, kind of told I'm not allowed to, but that's a problem I'm dealing with. While you are thinking about your favorite animal, do you have any questions for me? Otherwise, I'm probably going to make this an early day, go see what chaos my dogs have created in the studio, and hopefully work on my pattern. That's what I want to do for the rest of this afternoon until I go out to dinner. So let me see. Did I miss anything? Oh, Cheryl, I love giraffes too. We have over on the road next to us an animal. It's called Animal Land or something. I don't know. It's animal something. They have giraffes. I have not been there yet, but I secretly want one of them to get free and just show up in my yard. But it hasn't happened yet. But one of these days, if there's a giraffe in my yard, I'm totally going to be fine with that. So let's see. Daisy and Buddhist. Cute. All right. So I don't see any questions, so I think you guys might be done with me. You're just leaving all your animal comments. It's going to be really funny for somebody that doesn't pay attention to what's going on, who just reads comments later and is like, I don't understand why these people just keep shouting out names. That's very weird. Finders keepers when the giraffe shows up. Absolutely. I'm going to be like, Eric, look, we have a new pet. It is a giraffe. But they haven't shown up yet, which is kind of a bummer. I mean, I guess they're not supposed to break free, but you know, I fed giraffes. I fed them at the fair once. That was fun. All right. Well, you guys are all distracted now because I told you about getting something for free. So I am going to close this down for today. And if you are keeping up and you haven't had a chance to type in, or if you're watching this and it's not live, you can still leave a comment. You will still be included. Don't worry. And you have until the end of the day. Oh my, did I just stutter? The day. End of the day tomorrow, which is Saturday, August 10th, 2024. So if it's like October, don't comment because you're out of the running. If you're watching this today and tomorrow, comment. Tell me about your favorite animal. All right. And next week will be better. Marie, I also believe that. I think that the secret sauce is going to be getting this cork and taking a little decompressing road trip out to see my friend Lauren and get a hug and then come on back. And I think that's going to be what I need. So I think it's all going to be great. And I'm having dinner out tonight. I don't have to do dishes. So that's awesome. So, all right. I'm going to say goodbye for now. Thank you, Becky. And thank you, everybody who sent me all these little treats. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys hopefully next Friday. It will all depend on when the court comes in and when I get back. So I will keep you guys updated. Have an amazing weekend. And I will see you guys hopefully next week. All right. Bye.